All right, Flux. The first course, the number one first course we absolutely learn is the introduction to CRT, right? Conduit theory, and as a beginner trader. So this is a private course, and yeah, private course. It's really important for you guys to learn from it. Very important CRT. So our topic today is introduction to CRT. I mentioned this called somehow black. Yeah, nice. So what are we starting today? Introduction or to CRT. That is candle range theory. CRT stands for candle range theory. This is a 10-minute video. Um, it's very very important. So candle range theory is a technical analysis, right? Let me quickly write it so you guys can learn from it. Yeah. So make it small. Uh, Candle range theory. We're all studying candle range theory, right? Okay, so let's start from here. So candle range theory, which is a CRT, right? Range theory, which is CRT. You can jot it. Use your pen, your book, because it's a very good private course. As is is a technical analysis, right? Also, it's a concept. Let me just concepts that what views a single candlestick right, as a price as a price range or lower time frame lower time frame focusing on markets sorry market phases of accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So candle range theory is a technical analysis concept that views a single candlestick as a price range of or a lower time frame, focusing on market phases, which are called the accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So CRT we only study on what we only to study single candle. This is a box, and we also call it a single candle, right? I'm absolutely using the daily candle as let's say for instance, right? We only study three phases of price movement, which is the accumulation, the manipulation, and also the distribution, right? Something like this: opening price, right? Yeah, opening price. Okay, this is the accumulation phase, the manipulation phase, and also what? The distribution phase. That's what we are absolutely focusing on. What? On a CRT. Don't mind the drawing. The drawing might be somehow noisy, but you need to learn something from this. It's very important. The accumulation phase, the manipulation phase, and also what? The distribution. Open, pump, dump. That's it's the full meaning of the whole entire course we're studying today. CRT. Completely. CRT. 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 Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Hope you understand what I'm talking about. Accumulation phase, manipulation phase, distribution phase. Right? That's our candle range theory. We only study candle. We have pattern traders. We have the IC, those who choose the FVG, the SMC traders. They are all pattern traders. But we will only study the candlestick, which is very, very important here. We only study candlestick. That's why I call it CRT. CRT, right? CRT. Well, CRT involve what? Candle, candle or candles, right? First of all, we are absolutely talking about the what candle anatomy, which is the daily candle, right? Very good. Second of all, we're studying the what? The let me say price movement, right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? Very good. So we also have another set. We also have another set that talks more on what three candles. On a lower time frame, these are three candles that establish this, which involve this accumulation, manipulation, distribution, vice versa. Also used on a bullish scenario. This is a bearish scenario. This is in a bearish scenario. Bearish scenario. Why in a bullish scenario? We what? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. How many candles are here? Let me give it a second for you to answer. How many candles are here? Three good candles. One, manipulate, distribute. Manipulated the previous candle's low and what? Distribute. Same as here. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. You can find it in three candle. You can find it in one candle. And what? Any what time frame. But the best time frame to look at is just the 4 hour, the weekly time frame, and daily time frame. So as a beginner, what you need to make sure learn on is what? Let's say the time frame you need to master this act is only on the daily time frame. Don't go down to the 4 hour time frame. Start with the daily time frame. You can use one candle to spot this accumulation, manipulation, distribution. You can use 3 candles to spot this accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That's what I trade. That's my main strategy, CRT. We also mix this with ICT, right? If you mix it with ICT, it makes it more simpler, make it more, attractive, make it more clean for you. But if you never, let's say focus more on ICT, then focus here. Keep your mind here and learn. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That's the introduction to CRT. It only deals on 3 candles: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Candle range theory is a technical analysis concept that views a single candlestick as a price range or a lower time frame, focusing on market phases, which are accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Jot this down, right? Jot this down. So now, let me explain the accumulation phases. The accumulation price consolidates, building up liquidity before a move. Price is now building liquidity here. Buyers and sellers are communicating, right? Buyers and sellers are communicating. Then manipulation. Smart money triggers stop losses by pushing what? Price beyond established high or low to gather liquidity. You know what is liquidity? Liquidity is money. This is where buyers and sellers are now competing, and they will be trapped out completely, right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. The distribution phase is when price reverse and move in the opposite direction, offloading positions and also continuing the trap of retail traders. This is when price will start giving a pattern of buy, but the trend is moving out down. Have you ever experienced new traders? Let's say if you are actually in the game and you experience whereby price is giving you a plus setup and it's failing, moving downward, you still got an A plus setup to push high, you still hit your stop losses. This is when price will start giving a fake setup, giving you a fake setup. So that's one thing you need to know. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Master this. Get a pen and note. Jot this. Write this. I wrote here. See this? Write it. Write it down. Okay? This is my first private course and I'm absolutely not sharing it. Write it. I'm giving you this course not for free. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Accumulation, let me repeat myself again. Price consolidates, building up liquidity before a move. Manipulation, smart money triggers stop losses by pushing price beyond established high or low to gather liquidity. When they say high or low, that means vice versa, either in a bullish trend or in a bearish trend. Traps. Right? Why distribution? Prior reverse, a move in the opposite direction, offloading positions and continuing the trap of retreat traders. Trap, as I explained earlier, giving us a failure, good setup but fail, but it's still going down, giving us a good setup but fail, still going down, right? So that is what the introduction of CRT. Accumulation phase, manipulation phase, and distribution phase. Thank you.